Go Jalen McMillan, Gabe. Hey, Gabe, I saw you on someone else's TikTok today. I don't know who the guy was, but I saw Gabe, the little Mets symbol. So it's fine. I don't care, but I just thought I'd say that that you're very memorable because your name is simple and um, you have that Mets symbol. So it is 6-3. JSN not doing much. Um, Keenan Allen not doing much. Vikings you're just gonna go through all you were asking the same thing today. What did the guy on TikTok earlier today tell you, Gabe, between the Vikings and Chargers? Vikings and Chargers, what did he tell you? You're just asking the same he said Chargers. Okay, then go with the Chargers. Chicago still has the ball. They're running Swift a lot today. Let's see. What is Swift has what? Oh, 39 yards. Let's see. Let's update that. All right. We're talking Thursday night football. It's still 6-3, 9:28 left in the fourth quarter. It is as slow can be. DeAndre Swift currently has 41 yards rushing. Caleb Williams, 21 yards rushing. Charbonnet has 56 yards rushing. Kenny McIntosh, the backup of to Charbonnet, is 46. So combined, they have over 100. Caleb Williams can't get anything in the air going, though. Receiving wise, Noah Fant, Tajay Spears, or Amir Abdullah. I would probably go Amir Abdullah because Tony Pollard. Yeah, I would start Amir because he had really good back to back weeks, and Tajay, if Pollard plays, doesn't have as much value. Caleb Williams in Chicago has the ball. Keenan Allen, the guy that I thought would put up 20 today, what does he have? Like 3 points? Oh, God. It's like wide receivers are killing me in these playoffs. And luckily, I only have him on one team. I'm only playing him. He has 4.5 points tonight. Way to go, Keenan Allen. I mean, at least maybe if he gets a touchdown. If Tony Pollard doesn't play, should I start Tajay? Yeah, I guess. But I think Pollard's probably going to start, though. I think Pollard will start. What do we got over on our friends? Never miss. Oh, never mind. Daniel Barry Sports. Oh my God. With the title. I hate how we stream Thursday night football, fourth quarter. Let's go. God. I don't know why it gives such a weird title. Okay, McCrates. I'm not saying that. Yeah, Keenan Allen stinks. Of course, it's raining. Oh my God, if he does, then Amir. Yes, yes, Gabe. Yes. How's it going, Steve Murphy? How are you doing? Can you look at Tajay and Amir Abdul's stats? Well, Gabe, you go to everybody else's channel. You have to know who everybody else's stats are, buddy. Like, I see you on other channels talking to other people. I'm trying to watch the game. I'm trying to give updates, although it's just a commercial break. Okay, I'll look up Tajay and Amir, but I see it. It really hurt my feelings, Gabe. It really hurt my feelings, but it's fine. If you want to go to other people's channels, that's fine. You want to watch them, give you bad advice, you can do that. I'm sort. I'm sorry. It's fine. I really don't care that much. I mean, I would expect you to watch other channels. How we doing over on YouTube? And pick wavy. I don't know what the heck that means. Why do people keep saying that? Yes, Keenan Allen stinks. He's got 4 points. He's going to kill my team. But luckily, I'm playing a guy that played Nico Collins, and he only got like 7 points. So it's not going to destroy my team. Thank God. Okay, I got to look up Amir and Spears, right? I would go Tajay Spears. If Pollard doesn't play, I would go Tajay Spears. Amir Abdul, I would play if you have to play either one of them and Pollard plays, I would play Abdullah, sorry. But both of them have pretty good matchups. Running backs against Jacksonville, running backs against Saints. Let's just look that up. Of course, Gabe has to take everything seriously. Oh, Gabe. Let's see. We have just a few people over on TikTok, which makes sense. See, my comments are so funny. I try to be. Hello, I'm Lily. I thought you were Heidi. I'm confused. Who's Heidi Alexander? Hello, I'm Lily. I thought you were Heidi. I'm confused. Robert Coffey. Robert Coffey. Is this really Robert Coffey or is this like a Nathaniel sock account? What's the score? It is a whopping, get this, guys, 6-3. Like a soccer game. It's like a baseball game. We're in the fourth with 8:13 left, and it's a whopping 6-3. Now it is, Mr. Driver's Ed, it is pouring down rain or raining pretty steady, but you would think that in 2025 almost, they could throw the ball a little bit and Keenan Allen could get over 4.5 points. But he's not doing it. He's going to kill one of my fantasy teams. I thought for sure he'd get 20 points. Oh, Seattle has the ball. They punted more times in this game than I think I've seen punts this year. Tyreek or McConkey for finals. I'd go Tyreek. McConkey is a really tough matchup. Rocky. Really tough matchup. Don't forget to hit that like. No one's hit the like on TikTok. I know I don't have a lot of people out there, but hit that like button. Then also follow. I'll be live tomorrow at some point. Hey, everybody. I have one person on YouTube right now. Isn't that fantastic? Oh my God, another penalty. Offsides on the Bears. 6-3, 8:13 left. First and 5 for Seattle. They're on their own 18, 17-yard line. Don't forget to like. Oh, thank you, Rockies. Maybe my roaches. Who caught it? Oh, is that DK Metcalf? Did he actually catch it? Probably hit the turf, right? First and 10. I guess they said he caught it. Pollard, Benson, Vidal. Choose one running back for finals. Oh my God. Oh my God. I made it, yes, Gabe. I made it to the championship in two of my three leagues, but our friend Keenan Allen is killing me tonight. Uh, Rockies, I would probably go Pollard because Trey Benson. And here's the thing: Dobbins might play for the Chargers, so that wipes out Vidal. And Benson, I think Connor might play. I would just try to play Pollard if you can, because it's a good matchup. Yes, I am. I'm well on my way to second place in one of my championship games because Keenan Allen has systematically killed me. I thought for sure he would get like at least 13. I thought for sure he'd get to the team. But apparently, a little rain, all these football players, Seahawks have the worst O line. Yeah, Seahawks have a bad O line. The Bears have like no offense. It's a lot of fun watching this game. Too Swift today. Collins killed me too. Yeah. Nico Collins, oh my God. Nico Collins, Keenan Allen killed me, is killing me tonight. Swift, what does he have? Let's go over the box score. It's 6-3. Seattle's winning. 7:25 left in the game. The Seahawks have the ball. Geno Smith has passed for a whopping 155 yards. Yes, it's a trash game, Evan. For Ewan. Ian. Is it Evan? But that looks like a U. Would it be Ewan? Fairborn, yeah, Fairborn gave me 0 points. That was a bad game. All they scored was a freaking safety. I hated that. Okay, he drops back. He passes. Is it Charbonnet? Charbonnet runs for about I don't know 3 yards maybe. Gonna be fourth down. Fourth down. It's fourth down for Seattle. I bet you they punt the ball. They haven't punted enough. CJ Stroud, yes. CJ Stroud, man, he is not what he was last year at all, Gabe. He just isn't. And I really Mixon. I didn't play Mixon. I didn't play Mixon. I did play Nico. I thought Nico would be fine. I'm not playing Cup. Lamar apologized for the 2 points. Yeah, I mean 2 points. I have Jameson Williams, Ridley, and well, Akine. Who should I start? Oh, boy, Ridley and Akine are not Wes the Scope God, you've been around before. I would probably go James. I mean, Akine doesn't really put up any points. At least Williams, when he has a decent game, will put up some points. I don't know what's Ridley been doing. I haven't looked him up in a while. Yeah. The experts all say Williams. See, I would agree with that. Let's see what Ridley has been doing. He had 13 against Indianapolis. They played Jacksonville, but he had 6.5. He had 5.9 against Jacksonville the first time. Now, according to the research that I've done, when a player plays a team for a second time and they get single digits, he got 5.9. He will increase that number by two or more 100% of the time. So I expect Ridley to, possibly get a 6, go up to 8, 9, 10, possibly. I can't say that he's gonna get more than that, but he probably will increase based on the stats that I found, because what I did is I took players that played a team twice. I looked at what they did the first time against them compared to the second time, and it's 100% of the time when they get single digits. So, he did have 13.8, but he's at 6, 5, 4, 9, 5. I would probably go Jameson Williams. I'd go Jamo. Still 63, guys. I mean, this is a he had 21, 9, 8, 4, 6, 18. So he's not scoring the way he used to, Jamo isn't. But he did have 21 against Chicago. San Francisco against San Francisco against San Francisco's number 2 against wide receivers, though, so it's not a great matchup for him. It's not a great matchup for St. Brown either. But I mean, if you want to go with Ridley, let's see. He plays Jacksonville. Jacksonville against wide receivers is 30th. So Ridley probably has the best matchup. Dwight, I'll get to you in just a second. Let's see. Do we have anybody over on YouTube? Hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. Don't forget to hit follow. I go live pretty much every single day. This game couldn't suck any worse. I mean, it really couldn't suck any worse. Yeah, I mean, I would, I would consider Ridley based on the matchup. It's a much better matchup than Williams has. So I would probably go Ridley on this one. The experts pick Williams 55 to Ridley 45 and 0 to Westbrook and Akine. So I would go Ridley. I don't always go with the experts. Okay, 4 to Brian Robinson. I think Robinson 63, 5, 12. Chicago has the ball. Oh my God, I can't believe how bad this game is. I've been waiting all night for Caleb Williams to throw downfield to Keenan Allen for a touchdown. Boy, that would change everything, dude. At least he'd have double digits. He's not going to get anything now. Okay. Jefferson's my wide receiver, new wide receiver 2. McMillan, Mooney, Reed. I would go McMillan, dude. He has a pretty good matchup against the Panthers, even with Evans. Even if they split it, yeah, Gabe, I would go McMillan. That's a good point, Gabe. Good point. I think San Francisco, Detroit will be high scoring. No, no. San Francisco's pretty good against wide receivers. They're number 2 in the last 4 weeks. They're still running the ball. I guess Swift is picking. He has 53 yards. Just run. Caleb Williams gets about 8 yards on that. I guess he didn't injure his player. He got about 8, 9 yards on that, so he ran out of bounds. Oh, the clock's still ticking, so maybe he didn't get out of bounds. Did he go down? Oh yeah, he did. He got a knee down before he got out. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I would go VBaz. I would go McMillan. Don't forget, guys, to follow me on TikTok and subscribe on YouTube. I go live every single day, pretty much. I was live on Christmas. This is my second time today. Let's see. All right. Who wins today, Bears or Hawks? Well, I assumed Seattle would win, but I had no idea the score would be 6-3. I had no idea. What is going on, Nathaniel? Hey, what's up? Okay, George Kittle. Hey, George Kittle or Brock Bowers at Dre's. I like what Bowers has been doing. Were you the one that was asking me about somebody else was asking me about this? They're like, oh, really? Would you go with him? Kittle, the Lions against tight ends and the Saints against tight ends. I think the Saints are really good tight ends. Lions, yeah, yeah. I meant to tell you, Nathaniel, and I told Gabe this when he got on, that I saw him earlier today on another TikTok channel asking tons of questions to another guy. And I told him that. And I said, he's cheating on me. I can't take it. I can't take it. Okay. Saints and Lions against tight ends. The Saints are eighth. They give up 5.9. The Lions are number one. They give up 4.7. So the better matchup is actually Brock Bowers. So in this regard, I would go Brock Bowers because he's a little bit better matchup by about like a point and a half. And I would go Bowers based on that. And the Saints are just awful. I mean, they have no team pretty much, as we saw the other night. So, all right. Can you say happy birthday to my brother Dixon Maez? Uh, you got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. I shouldn't have read that out loud. Lethal Protector. You got me. I've been waiting all season. I've been reading slowly. You got me on that one. Colts or Miami's defense. Cook or Brees. Brees has a really good matchup, but he's so inconsistent. That's why I shy away from saying him. But Cook, Jets against the run. Somebody got me, and then Nathaniel left. You still there, Nathaniel? I want to hear you, brother. Okay, the Jets are sixth, 18.9. And Buffalo, believe it or not, is Buffalo? Buffalo is 20.9, so it's a 2 point difference. Now, truthfully, I would probably go James Cook because he's been putting up really good points, and Brees hasn't. So for that reason, there is a 2 point difference. But I think because Cook has been putting up big points, that's why I would play Cook over. Let me see. Get 11, 12. Yeah, I would still go in this regard. I would go Cook over Brees. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying that, Nathaniel. Colts or Miami defense. Hey, hey, y'all got me one time. That's that, that's enough. I should have known with the first name Dixon. I should have just stopped. I should have just stopped myself. Uh, somebody got a good laugh out of that. Oh yeah, Indianapolis is going against the Giants. I would go Colts. Well, Miami has Cleveland, and they have DTR. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Didn't who played? Didn't Cincinnati's defense last week when they played? Didn't they do really well? Let me just see. Cincinnati. Yeah, you're coming up with more names, jerk. Was that you who actually sent that? Okay. Cleveland scored eight, or Cincinnati had 18 against Cleveland, so it's very possible. Um, yeah, I mean, let me just see here. I would go Indiana because of the Giants and Drew Lock, but Cleveland does have weapons. The other thing about the Giants, though, is um, running back Tyrone Tracy may not play, so that's going to sort of water them down a little bit. Cleveland, what? Oh, Hurt is out. Wow, okay. Darn, you're probably mad about that as a Philly fan, huh? Okay, so I would do Indianapolis, but DTR can hand the ball off to Ford. He'll get some. He can throw little passes to Njoku, but the Giants are just in disarray. I don't think they have much wide receivers. They can't run the ball very well, and Tyrone Tracy might be out, but Singletary might be back in. But is Singletary better? I don't know. He lost the job midway through the season. So, Dre's, I have Indianapolis starting all three of my teams this week. Okay, but that doesn't mean you have to go with me. Let me just see here. Yeah, they're both playing. It's a good matchup. I will say one thing that DTR, but man, Drew Lock did not look good. Let's just see. How did Drew Lock do? Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen is killing me tonight. Um, let's just do a quick. It's still 6-3, 2 minutes left. The Bears have the ball. Uh, Caleb Williams has a whopping 106 yards passing. Swift has 53 yards on the ground. DJ Moore, 53 yards receiving. Swift, 28. Keenan Allen, a whopping 25. So he's done nothing. Fant with Seattle has the most yards receiving with 43, then Metcalf with 42, and then JSN with 32. Charbonnet is 57 yards rushing. McIntosh, 46. And Geno Smith has 160 yards passing. I mean, this couldn't be any worse. It couldn't be any worse. Thoughts, Nathaniel, after injury? What do you think about Nick Chubb after injury? Uh, hey, Colin, thanks for hold on. I got to thank somebody for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, Colin Brown. Is that you, Nathaniel, or your brother? I hope not. What do you think about Nick Chubb? I actually think Jerome Ford played really good against Cincinnati. And I think Nick Chubb is honestly, guys, I thought Nick Chubb was kind of done. Like, I think that major injury he's never really gotten back from. So it's just I was looking at it. So all right, go ahead, Daniel. What say you? No. Yeah, I do. I'm watching the game. Falcons played Giants and got 25 points. Yeah, I would go who's ever playing the Giants. They're just horrible. And the Falcons don't even have that great of a defense. So that's a good point, Trace. Bob. Hey Bob. The Seahawks are killing me. Jameson is the whole game. It's 6-3, Bob. This is crazy though. I know you love the Seahawks, but they're just killing. JSN has I mean Gino has 160 yards passing. What's his face? Caleb Williams has like 106. I mean, this game is one of the worst games I've watched. 6-3, 2 minutes left in the fourth. Throws the ball to DJ Moore. I think he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's third down now. This is yeah. Charbonnet and JSN. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm telling you right now, like the one time the other time I watched a full game with Gino, he was overthrowing everybody. He did not look right whatsoever. So I was not that impressed. And here we are, 119 left, third and 14. They're gonna pass the ball. He'll probably get sacked. This is Caleb Williams for Chicago. Drops back. He's waiting, waiting, waiting. Now he runs to his right with the ball. He throws in traffic, and someone actually caught it. Who was that? That's Adunze. Adunze actually caught it. I can't believe it. Yeah. Charbonnet. I told people to start Charbonnet. It looked like a really good matchup. I can't believe Charbonnet. The one thing I'll say about Seattle's offensive plan, I don't understand. Charbonnet was getting 3 and 5 yards every time, and they kept trying to pass the ball. Okay, Williams drops back. He's waiting. He's in the pocket. He goes to his right, throws the ball. He throws it out of bounds. So it's first and 10 with 31 seconds left, and the ball is on. It's on. I got to go back. God, 37 seconds. This is nuts. Let's see, Gamecast, it'll tell me on Seattle's 40. So, are they saying he caught it? 2nd and 10. Okay. 31 seconds. I don't even know. ESPN has it 37 seconds. The game says 31 seconds. I'll just go with that. You started Charbonnet and JSN. Yeah, that's oh, Bob. Yeah. I I told people tonight, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, Charbonnet." Chicago was 31st against the run. I figured it was a no-brainer. Even in the rain, they could have the guy running the ball. I mean, what happens is this is just a bad game across the board. This is one of those reasons why I always say never play like more than one person in the money positions, like kicker and defense. I don't care that much, but like quarterback, wide receiver, running back, you don't want like 2 is maybe the max, and if it's like a quarterback and wide receiver, that isn't bad, maybe. But this is why, because the whole game is bad. Nobody's putting up points, though. That's kind of the good thing, worse than the Rams versus 49ers. Yeah, it is. It really is. It really what was that, like 10-6 or something? Yeah, my kicker well, we said that, Dre's, right? I had Fairbairn or whatever. You got 0 points for me. That totally stunk, right? Caleb has the ball, drops back, throws to Adunze, and it's out of bounds. He did not catch it. He didn't even really throw it to him. I mean, this is crazy now. Hey, Waldo, how are you? Quez the Scope God, what's up, Quez? Are we missing you? Do we miss one of your questions, buddy? Yeah, yes. DJ Moore got the most points. You're right. Well, there's no touchdown. When there's no touchdowns in a game, nobody's going to score. It hurts everybody. Wait, does Quez have thank you for the let him cook. Did he have a question? I'm not seeing it. We only have a few people online. How many people we have over at YouTube? Like 1 or 2? Oh, 1, all right. Probably you, right? Probably you. Caleb Williams throws, almost intercepted. That wasn't even to anybody. Nobody was even there. It's 4th and 10, so they're gonna have to go for it with 20 seconds left. Oh, I guess you're gonna try to kick like a 60-yarder. 'Cause aren't they like on the 40-yard line? Well, no, that would be a 58-yarder. This would be career long 55. Oh my god. 4th and 10. I guess it's out of field goal range. They have to get a first down. Oh my god, I have Fairbairn, Jason, and Charbonnet. Yeah, it makes for a bad week. Well, this would be they're on the 40 exactly, so this would be a 58 yarder, and I guess the guy can't kick a 58 yarder, or maybe in the rain. The rain does slow everything down. I get it. I get it. I think in 20 years, every NFL stadium will probably be a dome of some sort or a retractable roof because they don't want all this stuff. The gamblers probably hate it. Like the real gamblers, gamble on the games, they probably can't stand it. I just can't believe Keenan Allen, JSN, DK. Like, you're right. The only person that has points is DJ Moore. DJ Moore, DJ Moore, because he also rushed. DJ Moore has 8 yards rushing, which is not a ton. He has 54 yards receiving. Keenan Allen only 25. I think he's been stuck on 4.5 points all night. It seems that way. Last week, one of my hey Beto, thank you for the lightning bolts. It is 11 seconds left, 6-3. I'm assuming Seattle stopped them, and so the game is pretty much over because the Bears only have one timeout anyway. But it's 11 seconds left in the game. I can't believe I'm saying that it's a six. Did they score all the points? They scored all the points in the first half, didn't they? Nobody scored in the second half. God, this is the worst game ever. This is easily the worst game. I thought I would go live in the fourth and they might, 10, 12, 14, 12, 10 or 14 points or something like that. Oh, no, he intercepted it. And it was to Keenan Allen. Oh, great. Awesome. It was a ball past to Keenan Allen, but it was intercepted. Way to go, Caleb Williams. Well, Keenan Allen just crushed me. Luckily, the other guy had Nico Collins, so he only got like 7 points. Alright, well, this game is over, and we don't have to think about that, yeah, go ahead. Well, let me see. Let me see. Kamara is still questionable. Let's see. Alvin Kamara did not practice on Thursday. On Tuesday, a decision on Kamara would be made later in the week, but the veteran running back has been DNP for both practices. Did not play. Kamara missing the remainder of the season remains strong possibility. We'll see if things change. You'll have to check and see whether or not he participates in practice tomorrow. If he does not participate in practice, my guess is he won't play this weekend is my guess, but you'll have to keep checking the updates, and then 90 minutes before every game time, they give the inactive and active updates. So you'll have to check that. But really looks like I would say he has like a 30% chance of playing. It's real slim. Beto, is Connor and T. Higgins playing? Hope not. Well, that's a good question. Let's see. Connor, James Connor. Oop, hit the wrong button. Let's see. Connor is listed as questionable for Saturday's game, but he also was unsure of the status of both Connor and fellow running back Trey Benson, who also is listed as questionable. Ultimately, Arizona will post. Yeah, they'll post 90 minutes before game time. We probably won't know anything because he has not. He was listed as questionable for Saturday's game at the Rams. Departure from the game, which contained him to limited listings. The Cardinals held practice Wednesday and Thursday, the latter of which Connor was spotted with a sleeve on his right leg. Coach Anthony Gibbs told blah, blah, blah. Made good progress in his recovery, but he also was unsure of the status of both. Apparently, they're completely unsure on whether or not Beto Connor's going to play. Connor will have a chance to play in Week 17 against the Rams, but fantasy managers will want to have other backup plans in place. Connor should be a strong volume play against the Rams if he suits up, but it's hard to know how much this knee issue. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the fact that he didn't he had a sleeve on his leg and he plays Saturday, so we're not going to know anything until Saturday 90 minutes before game time. And T Higgins, so it's I would say right now the best case scenario is it's 50-50 with James Conner. It's going to be secretive pretty much until game time. And then you're looking at T Higgins. Let's see what Higgins has. No, I streamed on Christmas, but it was only TikTok. Is listed as questionable for Saturday. Okay. Bengals practice reports this week maintains a limited listing in all three. He was just limited though. T Higgins. If Higgins ends up limited or out versus Denver, yeah, practice reports this week, but given his official questionable, it looks like he's questionable because he did get injured in the last game and he was out for like a play or two, but he came back in. I think Higgins probably will play. I don't think Connor's going to play, but we'll have to keep checking the injury reports. In the league of the week, Kirk threw for 500 yards. I had 450. You had 457 points. Oh my God. Holy cow. 457 fantasy team points. Jeez. I was in desperate need of Seahawks defense. Play bad and they make 16 points. Oh, they got 16 points? Yeah, they didn't let anybody score and they punted a lot. They sacked they got a lot of sacks, right? Let's see. I want to look that up now. Seattle tonight. Yeah, they had 16 points. I was in desperate need of Seahawks defense. Oh, to play bad. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, JP Rod. Yeah, that stinks. That was the worst game of the season, right? I mean, seriously. I mean, that was just awful. 6-3. That's a baseball game. That's a soccer game. That's not a football game. Even in the rain, they weren't even run. The thing with Seattle is you can run against Chicago. And in the first half, they would run. Charbonnet, he'd get 3 or 4 or 5 yards, and then they would try to pass. And then it would be like third and 5 or third and 6, and then, they would try to pass again. If they just ran him the first 2 plays, I know that not everybody thinks the way that I do, and not everybody, offensive coordinators aren't going to demand these things. But if they ran him first and second down and then went to the pass, they would have been a lot better options for them. I just don't understand what their play calling is. I mean, Chicago was one of the worst teams against the run, and quite frankly, I don't think they ran enough against them. And it was raining. Anyway, what do you think, Nathaniel? Come on, help me out here. I don't even know. Yeah, yeah. All right, you agree they should? No, I don't think they did at all. Especially when you consider that they were in the rain. It's like, yeah, I know it's sloppy, but it's way easier to hand the ball off than to, pass effectively, especially with a wet ball. I don't. Yeah, Charbonnet ended up getting 9 points. It wasn't completely awful, but he got 15 rushing attempts for 57 yards. He just wasn't. I guess he wasn't that effective. I swear in the first half though he was better. I swear he was getting 3 and 5 yards every time. That 15 by 57 is just, well, that's under 4. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what he was getting. Um, but yeah, I think the most tar- he's had 18 attempts, 22, and then tonight he had 15. I just thought that they would run him more. They were not effective throwing the ball whatsoever. Let's go. Yeah, they were not good at throwing the ball at all tonight. So I thought they would run a little bit more. And then let's see here. It killed my one team. I'm not watching it now. Yeah, Keenan Allen got me a whopping 5 points. Great. Yeah. Well, at least I'm going against the guy though that had Nico Collins that only got 7 points. So I'm not completely dead in the water yet. But I thought for sure Keenan Allen would get, I don't know, at least 15 points. I just thought. I mean, he's been doing up till tonight, he was doing so well. He had 5 tonight, 24, 17, 4.5, 21, 19. But, the offense, there was no offense at all tonight. There was no offense. I don't even know. Was there a penalty in the first quarter? I don't think there was. Okay. Bowers, Brees Hall, or Cupper for flex. Cup for flex. I would not do Cup. Brees has a good matchup, but he doesn't put up points. Bowers has a decent matchup. Let's just see. Bowers, let me see. Uh, I was really hoping that Keenan Allen could put up some points and I could jump to a big lead. He had 15 last week against Jacksonville. New Orleans against tight ends. Oh, that's full season. That's why I'm not. Okay. Against tight ends is number 5. They give up 4.0. New Orleans does. So it's he doesn't have the greatest matchup, I guess. Brees Hall has a much better matchup though. So you might want to go with Brees Hall because the one thing with Bowers is if he doesn't score 15 or 25 points, he scores 5. And so Brees has been putting up 10 or 12 points. He put up 11 and 12 the last 2 weeks, and he goes up against Buffalo, and Buffalo against the run is actually over the last 4 weeks. They've been 26th. They give up 22.7. So he has a good matchup. I got to figure that given this, I would probably try Brees Hall if you want to go with Bowers but really Brees Hall's had 11 and 12 points. There's no reason he shouldn't at least get to that. I don't know that Bowers gets to that even this time around. Who do I have winning it all this year? I still think Kansas City is the best team. In the NFC, I thought it was Philadelphia, but they've had so many injuries. Yeah, you can't bench Kittle. I also could put Bowers over Kittle. Yeah, I would play Kittle over Bowers, Ryan. I think someone had that same question earlier tonight, and I said Kittle over Bowers, and then I would play Breece Hall. Some of it is clearly the matchups. Now tonight, I was like, oh, this is a good matchup for Keenan Allen with Seattle, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Seattle against wide receivers is 23. They give up 25.3 points. It's going to go way down. I mean, well, actually, what Nathaniel said was right. How many points did DJ Moore get tonight? Because he was the only effective offensive player all night. Well, he got 9 only, and Charbonnet got 9 or something like that. So, what did DK get? Did he even have 9? I don't think. No way. Did he? I did miss a little bit of the game. He had 5. Yeah. Well, Keenan Allen came up with a whopping 5. So, hey, Nathaniel, Gabriel, sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. You know what, guys? There's not a lot of people on right now, so I'm going to head out. It's good talking with you. I'll be on live, Nathaniel, probably like 3 or 5 o'clock my time. So 4 to 6 your time, I'll start. Okay. I'll try to give you a heads up. Oh, all right. Good. Cool. All right. I'll let you know. Take care, everybody. Yeah, you should. You should.